Hello everyone and welcome back to Chronos plays Danganronpa. Today we're going to our fourth trial, I believe, to determine who killed Sakura, and I'm a little bit confused as to actually what happened because some of it seems like it might have been self-inflicted, but there's a lot of other evidence that seems to point otherwise. Monokuma made his announcement and everyone began to meet up one after another. And then, the ultimate martial artist! The locked room murder mystery! What the? Oh, I've just recently discovered the power of emoticons! Like, no matter how awful something is, if you toss in a smiley face, it turns positive. Yes, or creepy. Indeed. For example, you're at a picnic and you find a dead body! Happy face. That's just plain creepy. I agree, Hero.
Well?
And how about the reverse? No matter how great something is, if you put in a sad face, it makes it super negative.
Yes, indeed.
For example, do you have 100 friends? Crying. He's right, that does make it seem sad.
I can't wait!
Now then, please get onto the elevator, confused shocked face. I'll see you all down there, fusion dance. What the hell was that? I don't get it. Like, how was he showing us the emoticons when he was talking?
Just the worst.
I don't get you guys! How can you act so casual after murdering someone?
Don't look at me!
I don't think I'm acting casual. I mean, I didn't murder anyone! Yeah, I'm completely innocent in this murder anyways. How dare you call me a murderer? You are a serial killer. Whatever. Either way, the truth will be revealed soon enough. Because there can be no doubt, one of us is the culprit. The killer, the one who murdered Sakura. She was stronger than anyone else. The fact that she's smiling there, and yet someone killed her. And that person is here? That person is one of us? Is it you? Probably not, right? Standing around isn't gonna... Yeah, we should probably just go. Y'all gonna have something else to say.
What the heck?
Yeah, I mean, it does take a certain personality to, murder someone and act normal, right? I didn't do it. I mean, yes, you didn't do this one, maybe. I do think she's actually innocent, right? Someone's trying to frame her with the writing of Togo. Then again, what if she wrote it herself to, She wrote it herself to make it seem like someone's trying to set her up? Because Sakura's hands were clean. And I don't know about Hero. Like, Hero, he doesn't seem smart enough. With each step I took, I felt like I was moving further and further away from my goal. I could feel a chilling fear running through me, trying to make me rot from the inside out. No matter how many times I go through this, it never gets any easier. We climbed into our steel prison in total silence. We watched the doors close, and felt it begin its sinister descent. There's not that many people left, right? We gotta be getting close to, like, some sort of finale then. Because each trial is at least 2 people gone. Last one was 3 people. So, I mean, Sakura's already gone, so 1 more person. That means there would be 5 left, if that's the case. And if we have a few more chapters left, like next one would be 2 more gone, so that would be 3. Yeah, I don't know. That's if only 1 person is murdered, yeah? Huh. The elevator lowered, uttering its all too familiar clunking sounds. It fell lower and lower, and as suddenly as always, the ride was over. The doors opened once again. Huh, just 6 of you, huh? Really? That's so few! You must be so lonely. You say that it's not your fault we're all like that, all that's left. I wonder, will the crash trial end with 1 less classmate again? Or will your school life come to an end completely?
Now then.
Are we ready to begin? You know the drill. Find your assigned seats. And so the curtain opened for the fourth time. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal, a deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly fate, a deadly class trial. I mean, I just loaded a save, so I'm good. Ah, set skills, right. I probably have enough for... Ooh, that might come in handy. What was the other one that I don't have equipped? Breathing technique. Focus gauge recovers more quickly, effective during non-stop debates. Okay, so I only have that or this. I don't know. Yeah. What's better, recovery or just having two more, right? I don't feel like it's been draining too fast. So maybe just having two more would be good. I mean, it'll probably equal out in the end, either way. But yeah, let's go with two more. And finish prep.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So,
Again,
votes
for the
will
fourth
determine
time.
the results. If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive.
Is that how you
punishment.
spell whodunit?
But
I don't
if
know.
you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate.
Woo, graduation.
Now then, where to begin?
We already know who did it.
Whoa, deja vu.
I know, it does seem like almost every trial starts with that.
The one who killed Sakura is one of the people that hated her. Byakuya, Toko, or Hiro.
Okay,
It was one of you.
Hina. That doesn't exactly narrow it down, does it?
Idiot.
I had nothing to do with it.
Yeah! I'd never kill someone, no way!
I don't want to hear your stupid excuses.
Hina seems really sure that one of these threes is the killer. But she must have some reason for believing that. We know at least two of them did see him. Toko's account, Byaku Dickhead's account, and Hina's account. Oh shit.
It was one of you. One of you killed Sakura.
And what reason do you have for saying so?
Because you all had a motive.
I mean, yeah, I guess.
You hated her.
Sure. Well,
Is that it? That doesn't make any sense.
Hiro said he didn't hate her exactly.
That's the only reason you have for accusing us?
That's low. That's about as low as you could get.
And I should know. I haven't showered in like a month. There's gonna be some reason why Hina feels that so strongly. I actually probably should have read the accounts then.
One of you killed Sakura.
And what reason do you have for saying so?
'Cause I don't know.
Because you all had
Which
a
is actually
motive.
the first time with one of these things. Normally I can, right off the bat, figure out which one's gonna be the thing I shoot.
That's the only reason you have for accusing us?
That's low. That's about as low as you
Okay, maybe reason with Hina's account?
It was one of you killed.
And what reason did
Because you hated
I
her.
don't think it's gonna be that.
That's the only reason you have for accusing us?
That's
Oh, I missed completely there.
about as low as.
That's the only reason you have for accusing us?
Okay, it was that.
No, that's wrong.
I missed like 2 times. That good.
Another reason you suspect them is because Sakura wanted to meet with them, right?
Yeah, and that was right before she died. So there's no doubt about it. One of those 3 killed her.
I can't disagree with Hina. There's a good reason to suspect all 3 of them. Then does that mean one of them did it? So Hiro and Pocket Trash. It's probably gonna be Pocket Trash. Hiro and Toko were acting super suspect.
The fact that Sakura wanted to meet
So
with them,
it's probably
there's
that.
no way that's not suspicious.
Like they probably did
One of you
like
is
meet her.
absolutely guilty.
I don't deny that she wanted to meet with us, but
I don't
never
know.
went to see her.
He did say that.
I didn't either.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, same here.
There you go.
No, that's wrong.
I'm gonna try to use that focus thing because I missed so much on the first shot.
Hero, when we were talking before,
Oh.
you dropped a small piece of paper,
Sorry,
remember?
apparently Apple software wants to update. Everything's still good?
It was
Alright.
white with red polka dots.
That actually made me jump a little bit. It's just sitting here listening to Makoto talk, and also this freaking screen pops up on the monitor.
What's that got to do with anything?
Red polka dots? That's gotta be the wrapper from the candy I gave Sakura.
Well, no, there's one in the rec room, unless you gave her 2 pieces.
No, it's
Ever since we got into the warehouse, I totally monopolized that entire
That
box
is something
of
we
candy.
need to talk about, Hina.
So there's no way a single one of them was left in the warehouse.
In that case, Hero, where did you get that piece of candy?
From Sakura. It's the only explanation.
Is he that dumb, though?
well, I mean, yeah, sure I got it from her, but she gave it to me forever ago. It doesn't have anything to do with what happened to her.
Really?
When? When did she give it to you?
The last time you saw Sakura was when Hina had to go to the nurse's office, right?
Oh, and Hina said she gave it to her after the nurse's office, right?
Yeah, so I must have got it sometime
Man,
before then.
okay. The only reason I think you didn't actually kill her is because you're such a bad liar. But then again, you are also super suspect right now. But what Hina said can't be Hiro said can't be right, because Sakura could only have gotten the candy after the incident in the nurse's office. And the reason I know that is because Hiro got the candy here when Sakura got the candy. Yeah.
I got it! I'm not sure about that, Hero.
As in, you're lying.
Hina didn't actually give Sakura the candy till after she left the nurse's office. So if that was the last time you saw her, there's no reason you should have had that candy.
Damn it!
Yeah, you're dumb.
I mean, what I meant was, oh, that's right! I did meet up with her in the rec room. You got a problem with that?
Oh, Jesus Christ. Are we gonna bullet like that bullet time battle thing already?
Why the sudden hostility?
But we just talked, that's all. I didn't do anything, you gotta believe
Why
me.
would I believe you after you've done nothing but lie to me, you
You're
dumbass?
acting incredibly suspicious.
You're acting incredibly suspicious.
Hiro, you didn't actually do it, did you? I kind of thought you couldn't, like, possibly have it in you.
More hostility.
We know Toko could kill someone. She's literally a serial killer. Well, one of her personality is.
It's not just normal hostility. You're the real culprit. I even have proof.
Proof? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about her shining message.
Her shining message? What would a shining message even be?
At the scene of the crime, she had written out Toko in her own blood, right?
Hiro, did you really freaking kill her? How? How did you kill her? She could have literally breathed on you and you would have died.
It was her dying message. Just like what you guys were talking about with Sayaka.
That's true. I saw it for myself.
See? See? Toko did it.
How would you know that though? You weren't allowed in the room.
What are you saying? No way! I didn't do it!
You just don't know when you're beat, do you?
Ah,
Hiro, hold on. When did you see that dying message?
yeah, no kidding.
Huh? Well, when we found Ogre's body. Duh.
You're really dumb.
But if you recall, Hina was very adamant about keeping you away from the scene of the crime. So it's hard to believe that's when you actually saw the message for yourself.
Huh, hold on. But when Kyoko found the magazine with the dying message in it, it was on the magazine shelf? Under the magazine shelf? On the magazine shelf?
I got it! Kyoko, you found the magazine on the magazine shelf, right?
That's right. Looking through the shelf, I found the magazine with the dying message on it. I found it right there at the scene of the crime, after we'd started the investigation.
Indeed.
If that's true, then what Hiro just said doesn't really make sense.
To be fair,
does it?
everything Hero's been saying makes absolutely no sense.
Doesn't make sense? What doesn't make sense? Everything I said makes perfect
No,
sense.
it doesn't. No, there's an obvious problem with what Hiro said before. Because he's kind of dumb. Let's see. We got magazine dying message, status of Sakura's body. Huh. Probably one of those two?
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can
Probably
tell you
that.
when I found the dying message. It was only after the investigation had begun. I found
Yeah.
the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf. When I pulled it out, I saw her final words.
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense.
No, it doesn't. Just because you say that doesn't make it true. No, there's definitely something wrong with what Hiro just said. Yeah, I just need to know when I need to fire it and what to fire.
I can tell you
See,
exactly
pocket trash,
when I
not that.
found the dying
Magazine's
message.
dying message.
When Ogre's body was discovered.
It could be status of the body there.
I can tell you when I found the dying message. It was only after the investigation had begun. I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf. When I
Okay, you know
pulled it
what?
out,
Let's try
I saw
status
her
of the
final
body,
words.
What's your problem?
and we'll
I
do
said
the
makes
first
total
one
sense.
just to see what actually happens.
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
Oh, it could be a flashback. Whatever the hell it's called. It's called a flashback, right? What's wrong?
Shoot!
I need to think this one through. There must be a contradiction somewhere. It could be a flashback.
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was
But
discovered.
what?
And I can tell you when I found the dying message.
How do I do that? How do I
It
get...
was
Oh, they can go to
only
the help
after
menu. So
the
it's hold Y, right?
investigation had begun. I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf.
Maybe
When I pulled it out, I saw
Sakura's
her final words.
body to the magazine shelf? Because why would she
Total sense.
write a message and tuck it in?
Tucked away on the
Okay, let's take
magazine
this.
shelf.
This
When I
this
pulled it
might
out,
work.
I
I don't
saw
know.
her
I got a little bit of health
Total
left.
sense.
So we'll take that,
I can tell you exactly when I found the
and
dying
then
message.
we'll...
When Ogre's body was discovered.
Right here? Okay.
No, that's wrong. When Sakura's body was found,
I feel like
that magazine was sitting on the
Sakura's
shelf
body
nearby.
status probably should have worked there, but... Because, I mean, from what Makoto just said there, like, that's kind of the reason why I thought it would work. It would be a contradiction, because her body was sitting down, dead, and the magazine was put on the shelf.
That's where Kyoko found it, after we'd begun the investigation. And you weren't at the murder scene, so there's no way you could have seen it then.
That's true. You're an idiot.
Tell us the truth, Hiro. When did you see the message?
Hold
He's
on.
not gonna...
You're focusing on the wrong part. Why does it matter when I saw it?
Because you couldn't have seen it.
All you gotta do is read the Vienna sausage Ogre left us, and we know who the killer is. Toko!
Vienna sausage? What?
I don't even know where to begin with that one.
Yeah.
He's just trying to confuse us.
Actually, can we even be sure Sakura wrote that message in the first
No, her
place?
hands were clean. You said so yourself.
Yeah? I think we can all agree Ogre wrote that message.
No, we can't.
100%, without a doubt, she wrote it. And this is me talking, so you know it's true.
You know, I kind of wanted you to live through this, Hero. But maybe not. Like, oh my god. Without a doubt. No, I absolutely do doubt it. There's no way Sakura wrote that message. The moment of truth. Is it? Oh shit,
Show
right.
me the proof. I'm at least 30% right.
What?
The occult is bullcrap.
What does that mean, Hero?
I'm at least 30% right.
Oh, how do I reload? How do I reload? Is it X? I think it's X. X. Oops.
The end is nigh. Show me the proof. I'm at least 30% right.
No.
The occult is bullcrap. Show me the proof.
There we go. Okay, I'm stupid. I'm sorry.
The occult is bullcrap. The end is nigh. Can't hear you, can't hear you. Conspiracy. The end
Come on.
is nigh. Can't hear you, can't hear you.
Okay. How to use my little
Show me the proof.
This should prove it.
whatever focus vision thing is. I didn't want to use that. I don't know. I felt like I could probably do it without it, but no, I started feeling horribly. I lost a lot of health there too. Hopefully that comes back fast.
Because if you look at it, the message was almost certainly written using a finger. But both of her hands were completely free of blood.
Say what?
Oh my god.
Then, who did write it?
Hiro could very well have written it himself.
This is true.
That would explain how he knew about the message in the first place.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
Are we done already?
Ah! He admits it!
I figured as much.
But why would you write something like that?
Because I killed her!
Okay, dope. You're admitting to killing her?
Please.
So he didn't actually kill her then,
Explain
right?
what happened.
It's only been like 25 minutes recording time, so it's almost not gonna be true. Please just let me explain what
I
happened.
got Ogre's note, and so I headed to the rec room right before noon, just like it said.
You just did exactly as the note asked? What a fool.
And when I got there,
I'm sorry, but do you mind waiting? I asked a couple of other people to meet as well. Okay. Would you like a piece of candy? It might help give you some energy. Oh, sure. Thanks.
that's all she said. After that, we just stood around in awkward silence.
Seems about right.
Suddenly, I heard her mutter something.
This is it. I'm going to end it today. I'm going to end everything.
As soon as I heard that, I just knew. I knew she was gonna try and kill me. She was gonna kill me and make her escape. So of course I freaked out, and then I saw my only chance. I grabbed the Monokuma bottle from the shelf and smashed it across her head.
Did she even feel it?
I hit her from behind before she had any idea what was happening. Then she just went limp. I didn't see her move again after that.
Did you knock her out? I don't think that. Maybe.
Once it was over, I pulled myself together. I realized if I didn't do something, I'd be caught and executed.
I mean, yeah.
So I wrote Toko's name in blood across a magazine on the table and I ran away.
So I guess she was knocked out?
I can't believe you! You're the worst! I hope you die!
I mean, yeah, that's probably going to be the outcome of this.
Well, that's what happened. Go ahead. Roast me, boil me, do whatever you want.
But we also know that she didn't die from head trauma.
You're not gonna get off that easy. It's death. Death for the one that killed Sakura. We're ready to vote now, right? We know who did it.
No, I think there's more to Hiro's story.
What are you talking about? What else could there be?
Do any of you pay attention to the Monokuma file?
There's one thing that Hiro's story just now doesn't explain.
The vomiting of blood? The second broken glass bottle?
Until we figure that part out, we can't consider the case closed.
The fact that she didn't die from head trauma? Why he picked Toko? Why he didn't use Sakura? Why the magazine was hidden? Why did he pick Toko?
I got it!
Oh, okay, hidden.
That's true. Everything you just said.
I need more health, please.
It doesn't explain why the magazine was hidden, does it?
Huh?
By the time the body was discovered, the magazine had been picked up and put on the shelf. Why would you take the time to write that message, then stick it somewhere we might not find it?
That's true.
Oh. Well,
Because he's dumb?
I didn't hide it.
Oh.
I'm sure I just left it sitting there on the table.
Really?
He's lying! He's gotta be lying!
I don't see any reason he would lie now, after already confessing to the crime.
That's true.
Then, he's not lying?
Assuming he's telling the truth, someone else must have put the magazine back on the shelf. In other words, at least one other person was in the rec room both before and after the incident.
It would have had to been Jill, right? Because of how giddy she was when we found her in the hall?
I don't think there's any question about that.
But then, who was it?
Dude, does Toko know what, like, does Toko remember what Jill does? I know she knows what Jill does. After a while, like, she obviously knows she's a serial killer and all that jazz. But does she, like, remember everything?
If they went to the trouble of hiding the magazine,
Does Jill remember what Toko? I don't know. I would assume they do, but I'm not exactly sure how, like, that sort of split personality. Like, I don't know much about split personalities outside of, like, well, movies and video games. Like, I know it's, generally speaking, not exactly as portrayed for the most part in movies and stuff like that, but at the same time, I don't really exactly know, like, the whole, like, do they remember? I'm assuming no, right? Because, like, at least in movies, when someone with a split personality does something, the other side, generally speaking, like, it's usually like a good side and a bad side. The bad side does something and the good side doesn't really know about it until, like, the climax of the film, when then, like, the bad side comes out and it's like, it was me all along. And they're like, oh, okay. I don't know. I'm just kind of spewing nonsense out of my mouth now.
they must not have liked what was written on it.
Why not just destroy it then? So yeah, let's try Toko. Give me more health, please.
I got it!
Okay, we're up to 3.
It had to be Toko, right? Who else would want to hide the magazine other than the person whose name was written on it?
But it was in blood, so it would have had to been Jill.
Is he right, Toko? Did you really go to the rec room?
Why would I have... Wait, but more important... That doesn't even matter. We already know who did it, right? Hero just admitted it.
Admitted to bashing her in the head with a bottle,
That's right. I killed her.
but we also know she didn't die from head trauma.
No, you didn't.
Who asked you?
I mean, the court?
I don't doubt Hiro attacked Sakura with the bottle. But that's not where this case ends.
What do you mean?
What he means is that Hiro isn't the killer.
You can't be serious. That's just... I don't believe it.
Hiro, tell us what happened one more time. If we go through it once more, it should become clear he's not Sakura's killer.
Well, he said he only hit her in the head with the bottle. We know that's not
So,
the...
what do you want me to do?
Explain again.
Just tell us what happened one more time when you attacked Sakura.
I don't really see why, but okay.
Look, it's we just got a pad at a time, dog. We haven't reached the end of the case just yet. That would be too fast. Hero isn't the real killer, and I have to prove that. So, what? It's gonna be like Monokuma file or status of the body? Monokuma file. Yeah. Because it says she did not die from head trauma.
I didn't want to, but I did it. I grabbed a Monokuma bottle from the shelf nearby, and I hit Ogre from behind before she could do anything.
Okay.
You hit her from behind. And you only hit her once.
Oh!
Yeah, just once. After the first swing, the bottle shattered. And
It could be... examination summary?
Isn't it obvious?
Yeah. Okay.
Hero really is the killer.
Examination summary to... just once.
To, but I grabbed him on a coop and I hit Ogre from behind.
You hit her and you only hit...
Yeah.
just once.
No, oh, god damn it. I could put a silencer on, but at the same time...
And just once.
You're right there. Okay.
No, that's wrong.
That is wrong. We know it was twice, and there was 2 bottles.
If Sakura died from Hiro's single blow, that doesn't explain why she had 2 head wounds.
Huh? 2?
That's right. She had 2 separate wounds on her head.
And remember, this girl examines dead bodies as a hobby. Personally, I'm inclined to believe her.
I mean, it's true. As much as I don't want to agree with anything this jackass says, it is kind of weird, Kyoko. But I'm assuming that has something to do with your ultimate talent. That's currently a question mark.
I only hit her once. How could she have 2 wounds?
Good question, Hero.
2 wounds means she was struck twice. What's more, both attacks must have come from a Monokuma bottle.
Hold on. How can you know that just from some cuts on her head?
Different places, maybe? Generally speaking, Toko does kind of have a point here. Because glass, when it shatters, can leave a lot of cuts on your heads, right? I'm assuming she was struck in different places.
She was attacked twice with 2
Hero
Monokuma
said
bottles?
he attacked her from behind, so I don't know. Maybe she was attacked from the front?
It's not just because of her head wounds. It's also because of the Monokuma bottles themselves.
Yeah, that too, maybe. Well, not maybe, but definitely.
There's something very suspicious about those bottles. Once you understand that point, you'll understand why 2 separate Monokuma bottles must have been used.
Well, because 2 are missing. And, you know, the debris weighs more than 1 bottle.
Think back. After the incident, there were 4 Monokuma bottles left on the shelf, right?
Yep, and lights.
And we found pieces of a bottle on the ground, along with the chess piece it had inside.
That was the bottle Hiro hit Sakura with, right?
For now, just note that there were 4 intact bottles and 1 broken bottle.
Okay.
But originally, there were 6 bottles in total, meaning 1 has gone missing.
Well, we know one of them also broke and mixed in with the other bottles.
But how can you know for sure there were 6 bottles?
Because the way they were lined up.
That's easy.
Oh, and the chess pieces, probably. They were all, like, corresponding with chess pieces, yeah?
If you look at what the bottles all had in common, it should become clear.
Yeah. The correlation between the Monokuma bottles, I feel like it's starting to become clear. Alright, I'm done fumbling over my words. The connection must be... Hangman's Gambit. Chess pieces. C. E. S. S. And P. I. Chronos, why would you sound confused there? E. C. E. Okay, chess piece, not pieces.
That's it! The chess pieces! Inside each bottle, there was a Monokuma figure holding a different chess piece.
King, rook, bishop, pawn. I definitely remember seeing each of those.
And the piece that was inside the broken bottle we found was the knight, if I remember.
I was actually just about to say the horse. But knight is the proper name for it.
So, what's that matter?
I guess you don't know too much about chess, do you? Then let me explain. In chess, there are 6 different pieces. The king, the queen, the rook, knight, bishop, and pawn. What was left intact at the crime scene were the king, rook, bishop, and pawn. Just those 4.
Not the queen or the knight.
And on the ground was the knight.
Oh, so the queen is missing.
So we only have evidence for 5 bottles at the scene, while 1 apparently went missing.
What does chess have to do with anything?
Yeah, shogi is way better.
I don't know. I've never actually played shogi before. I have played chess. I actually did like chess when I was younger, and I probably still like it today.
Yeah. Wait, no, not me. So, let's say a bottle did go missing. There's still no evidence that has anything to do with this
I mean,
case.
we already know. I don't know why we're beating around the bush with this one.
That bottle could have disappeared any time before the murder.
No. It's clear that the missing bottle is connected to this case.
How is it clear?
Because it like the debris outweighed the bottle.
Think about what state the missing bottle must have been in. Maybe then you'll understand.
Wait, it was broken.
I got it!
Wait, did that say it was
Must have
extinct?
been broken.
What makes you so sure?
Because we had a scale.
Because there was evidence at the scene that supports it.
Huh?
That's right. We found evidence that shows there was more than just one broken bottle at the scene.
And what is this evidence?
The trash. It wasn't just a single broken bottle, and the evidence that proves that was shards. Okay, not A. Is there anything else? This.
I got it! Earlier,
There you go.
Makoto and I did
That's
a
what you
little
get for
experiment.
double checking the list, Chronos. More health.
We compared the weight of the broken bottle pieces at the scene to one of the unbroken bottles. And what we found was that the collection of pieces was heavier. And the reason for that is there was actually more than one bottle's worth of shattered glass.
Oh.
So from this, we can surmise that 2 bottles were actually broken at the scene of the crime. But someone did their best to clean up the pieces of one of the bottles, along with the figure inside.
Yeah. Yeah.
But when they did,
Trying to think of why,
they must
though.
have left behind a few too many pieces. Which is only natural. They certainly had no way to measure the exact right number of pieces to remove.
Yeah. But I don't know, from my perspective, I would not think a single blow to the head from a glass bottle would kill Sakura. Let alone most people. Like, unless there was, you know, some prior history of head trauma where maybe they had like a clipped aneurysm and the trauma, like the force could have brought that to rupturing, but like you can get, you know, you can die from head trauma, obviously. That's not what I'm trying to say, but glass, it has to be like a really thick glass, and those don't seem like they're that thick. Because glass shatters. Glass shatters easy, too. It could cut you up pretty bad. And could probably give you a concussion, true, if you get bottled in the right spot. But I don't think it could kill you unless there was like a prior condition to your skull. Then again, what do I know?
Why
I'm
did they
just
have to try and get rid of
speaking
it like
nonsense.
that anyway?
Because of what it would reveal about the case.
Anyways, what I was trying to say there about the whole one bottle thing is like, it would make sense more than one bottle would be used to try and kill Sakura, right? That's what I was trying to say, so why even bother cleaning it up? There can be no doubt that the second missing Monokuma bottle is involved in this case. It must have been used by Sakura's... let's go... What? Some bowling aficionado? No. What? It would have to be a second attacker, right? Because Hiro said he left.
The bottle that was removed from the scene was
And he's a
used
horrible
the
liar.
second time Sakura was attacked.
The second wound on Sakura's head came from that second bottle. Given all the evidence, this is the only possible conclusion.
The killer wanted to make it look like there was only one attack, so they had to get rid of their evidence.
From there, we can conclude that it wasn't Hiro who delivered that second blow.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you agree, Toko?
Oh my god, Toko.
And there's the matter of the magazine. You must have been in the rec room when the incident took place.
Wait! I admit, maybe there was a second attack, but there's no evidence I had anything to do with it.
No way! You killed her! I'm sure of it!
You're not sure of anything, dog. Just stand there, please.
Shut up! Until 2 seconds ago, you were claiming you killed her!
That's a valid point.
I'm not afraid to admit when I'm wrong. That's just the kind of guy I am. Plus, I just remembered something that proves it.
What?
Okay, fine. Let's hear it.
It was right after I got Ogre's note.
Can you stop calling her that?
I was kind of nervous about it, so I went to the rec room early. You know, to stake it out or whatever. So I was waiting there, and that's when I saw her. I saw Toko go into the rec room.
You did?
Pretty soon, Ogre showed up, and she went into the rec room. I assumed Toko was still in there, so I figured everything would be okay.
She was in the locker. Oh my god.
When
Choco.
I got inside, Ogre was all alone. Toko had disappeared.
And you just now decided to share that with us?
He is an idiot.
After the shock of thinking I'd killed someone, I forgot all about it.
Could someone tighten the screws on his brain? I think they've come loose.
I do think that he might actually have a legitimate problem.
So, Toko, where the heck did you disappear to?
Locker.
You don't know what you're talking about. I never went in the rec room.
It was the
I'm
locker.
sure she didn't disappear, but maybe she found somewhere to hide.
Yeah.
Hiding in the rec room? Don't be ridiculous. Why are you all ganging up on me? You're all nothing but vermin.
Thanks. No, it's not ridiculous at all. There's definitely proof that shows that Toko was hiding in the rec room. A new element has been added. Why? Fine. So far, you've probably been pressing the Y button during Final Strike without a second thought. From now on, you're gonna have to pay a little extra attention to your finishing blow because we hate you. Now, you'll have to choose the proper truth bullet to use during your coup de grace. You'll select it the same way you do during the non-stop debate, simply press LB. Also, like the debate, if your logic difficulty is set to kind, you'll have few bullets to choose from. Oh, it's not gonna be it's not just gonna be 2, huh? But for educational purposes, we're going to pretend you're set to mean regardless. Just this once, okay? Oh, by the way, you're about halfway through the game now. Go on, go you! Well then, good luck and have fun! I hate this tutorial guy. I don't care who it is. He's a jackass. 1 second though. It's the R button and Y, right? No, it's just the R button. Beaver time. Okay. They gotta stop adding
It's a lie. I admit
stuff
nothing.
to
I hate you. I curse you.
They're gonna stop adding stuff.
That's enough. I admit nothing. I curse you.
Oh, bullets.
I curse you.
You know what?
It's a lie. That's enough. It's a lie. I admit nothing. I hate you.
Yeah, I know.
Curse you.
Why is it not going?
No, that's enough. I admit nothing. I curse you. I
Come on.
curse you.
Okay. Final strike.
That's enough.
This should prove it.
Okay, good.
Did you
Oi.
know someone left a handprint behind on the inside of the locker?
Swear to God. A trial after this one. If I get another tutorial, it's like, by the way, we added something new. I'm gonna be kind of disappointed. And by disappointed, I mean absolutely furious.
They must
My
have been
brain can
hiding
only
in
hold
there
so
and
much.
Put their hand on the wall without thinking. Does this handprint look familiar, Toko?
No, it doesn't.
It should, it's yours.
Okay then, let's just compare it to your hand, shall we? That'll clear everything up, right?
Did I mention that? Or was it footprints I was mentioning? Nuts.
Stop wasting my time. Just tell us the truth.
Okay, it's my handprint.
Oh, that was fast.
Dang, she just straight up admitted it.
Then you killed Sakura!
No, I swear, there's no way.
Out with it.
I probably did kill her.
Straight up again.
Wait, what do you mean probably?
Give us the details, Toko. What happened between you and Sakura?
It couldn't have been Toko to kill her, right? It would have had to been Jill. If she did kill her, which, you know, I'm starting to doubt that actually happened too.
Now.
After I read Sakura's note, I decided to go there early, so I went into the rec room. I didn't know what she might do if I didn't go, but I was too scared to face her head on. So I figured I'd just sneak in first and hide in the locker.
Then, did you see what happened? Did you see me hit her?
Yes, and I saw you write my name. I saw you forge her dying message.
Well, that's awkward.
Yeah, no, that's pretty awkward.
So after he left, I jumped out of the locker and put the magazine back on the shelf.
I thought you blacked out when you saw blood, though.
But when you did, you put it back upside down.
I didn't mean to. I was in a hurry.
Imbeciles, all of you.
Forget all that. Why did you attack Sakura?
After I put the magazine back, I heard a sound behind me like a monster growling. And when I turned around, there was Sakura, covered in blood and staring right at me.
To be fair, that would scare the hell out of me too.
When I saw all that blood, I fainted right there in front of the magazines. I don't remember what happened after that. If you want to know more, you'll have to ask her.
So yeah, Jill probably attacked her. Then, well, definitely attacked her. Her, you mean Achu. Hi, Launch.
It was your fault after all!
My fault, Master's fault. When our faults combine, they soar to even greater heights.
So what are you, like Captain Murder Planet now?
Just answer the question. Did you kill Sakura?
Well, to be honest, Miss Morose and me don't actually share our memories,
Okay, that's what I was wondering earlier.
so I can't really say what was going on. But I was just minding my own business, sleeping peacefully when someone shook me awake. Was it a prince paying me a visit? I wondered. So I opened my eyes to see... Splatter everywhere! I was not prepared for that. And, well, I guess it took me by surprise. I got so startled, I smacked her with the first thing I could find, which I guess was a bottle. Sakura was just worried about you, and you're terrible. No, she's terrible. Thanks to her, I murdered someone who wasn't an adorable boy for the first time ever.
At least you have your priorities.
And when it was all over, you collected the pieces of the bottle to get rid of the evidence, didn't you?
I wasn't about to die for some woman. If I'm gonna go down, I want it to be for killing Master.
Oh, please do.
Just go away and die your meaningless death alone.
No.
Don't drag
Stay
me
around.
But I just can't catch a break, you know? Fate's got it out for me. Because normally, Sakura should have been able to dodge my attack, no problem.
Even as strong as she is, she must have still been reeling from Hiro's attack.
I don't know.
Hey, come on! That's... you know... But anyway, I'm not the one that killed Ogre, so that's good.
That is good, yeah. So that's good. Keep talking like that and Hina's gonna...
Well then, that's that. Let's start the vote.
Huh? I thought for sure she had some words for Hiro on that one.
What's wrong? Come on, everyone, we're ready to vote, right? Let's do this.
No, not quite yet.
Huh? Not yet? Why not yet?
Don't you think there was something odd about Toko's story? I mean, you had to have noticed.
I mean, the whole vomiting blood, the blood at the magazine shelf, the poison that was on the ground in the chem lab, the poison that was in, well, the protein section.
Hiro's attack, and then Toko's, but that still wasn't the end of it.
It wasn't? Makoto!
Tell us your story one more time. Tell us what happened after you fainted. Then even this gaggle of idiots should understand what I'm talking about.
Your wish is my command, darling.
Stop. Just stab him, please. It's not over yet, is it? The one who killed Sakura is... I actually thought they were gonna make me choose someone. Like, I don't know who to choose. Kyoko's examination, magazine, status, yellow powder. Probably yellow powder.
I was just sleeping peacefully, and all of a sudden, Sakura was right there in front of me.
Okay.
I remember waking up right in front of the magazine shelf.
That sounds right.
Taken by surprise when you saw Ogre covered in blood. So you smashed her head in with the Monokuma bottle?
Proper reaction.
You got it! I smashed her good!
And where did the attack take place?
Right where I woke up! I killed her there in front of the shelf!
Oh, shit. It's gonna be like the main problem here is the second attack. Yeah, it wouldn't be in front of the
I was
shelf.
just sleeping peacefully.
Yeah, so we're gonna use that.
I remember waking up.
You were taken by so you smashed her.
You got it!
And where did the attack?
I
And
killed her there in front of the shelf!
do that. There you go.
No, that's wrong. We found Sakura sitting upright in a chair. If the blow by the shelf was the cause of death, there's no explanation why she was in that chair.
So, you finally noticed.
That's
Not
just
what?
another lie from a bloodthirsty serial killer.
Are you sure you didn't attack her while she was sitting in the chair?
No, I'm sure she's telling the truth. Anyone who saw the murder scene should think the same way.
Yeah. That has to be it. The evidence that's proved that there was an attack in front of the magazine. Wait, what? The evidence that proves there was an attack in front of the magazine shelf. Oh, the bloodstain?
I got it!
Okay.
Sakura was definitely attacked in front of the shelf.
I thought that was puke.
The blood stain by the magazines is proof of that.
Then she must have moved the body after she killed her, right? All to make it look like I did it.
Look.
Because when I hit her, she was sitting in the chair.
Look, okay, so we kind of already went over like everyone's physical strengths last time when talking about Hifumi. Yes, Sakura is lighter than Hifumi. Not by much though. She was like mid 200 pounds, right? Toko, Jill, whatever you want to call her, ain't gonna be picking up 200 some odd pounds of dead weight. Actually, no one in this area is gonna be picking up 200 some odd dead pounds of actual dead weight.
Hey, come on now, look at me. I can't carry anything heavier than my own scissors.
I mean, and she does tell the truth. She is insane, she isn't a serial killer, but she does like always tell the truth.
There's no way I could move a muscle-bound heavyweight like that.
This is true.
Then what's the deal?
Well, are you still convinced the case has come to an end?
But
Plus, the biggest mystery of all, the locked room, still has yet to be explained. Until we take care of that, we can't say this case has been properly settled.
oh, that part's easy.
Yeah?
After she killed Sakura, Toko just hid in the locker again.
No.
So she just hid in there till everyone showed up and opened the door? And while everything was all confused and hectic, she just snuck out of
No, the
locker
door
into
was
the
already,
room.
locker was already open.
No, I don't think that's possible.
The reason there's no way Toko was hiding in the locker is because the locker. I was in the locker. The locker was too small. I saw it for myself. I guess.
Even before we opened the door to the rec room, Hina and I both got a look inside. And at that point, the locker was already open. So obviously Toko couldn't have been hiding in there.
True.
Okay then, where was she hiding?
I don't know. What's this whole locked room thing about anyway?
How do you not know? You killed her!
I think the fact that I don't know proves I didn't kill her. Thank you very much.
I mean, that is just a cute smile, right? How can you not trust that smile? And the tongue hanging out. It's really weird, actually.
You're lying.
No, she's not. I've been saying all along, there's still more to this case.
But if Genocide Jill didn't do it, that means Ogre didn't die from the shot to the head.
And
Well, I can't imagine.
She was
what
puking up blood.
that's because you're overlooking vital information.
Could we really be missing something so important? If there's another possible explanation, maybe it's It's gotta be the yellow powder if it's on the list. Yellow powder, alright. I mean, it could always be a flashback too, but still.
What was it that killed Ogre?
Start with the yellow
Wasn't from
powder.
Genocide Jill's attack. Then what was it?
There's no other possible cause. What killed Sakura? I can't think of anything other than the shot to
Here?
her head.
No.
Shoot!
I just lost that health I gained.
What was
It's
it that
not
killed
yellow
Ogre?
powder.
If it wasn't from
What do I
Genocide
have?
Jill's attack,
Examination.
then what was it?
Monokuma file.
There's no other possible cause. What killed Sakura? I can't think of anything other than the shot.
Could be
to
the
her head.
Monokuma file.
So you're dead.
Whoa, we only have like a minute for this? Oh shit. Okay, I gotta stop and think about this then. How do we only have a minute for this? That's rude. If it's a flashback, what would it be? Shot to the head. Was there any other? Okay, it doesn't take a minute to go through that. So,
What was it that killed Ogre?
Monokuma
It
file.
wasn't from
Genocide Jill.
attack.
Chill.
Then what was it?
There's no other possible cause. What killed Sakura? I can't think of anything other than the shot.
It could be Monokuma file to that. I think I'm gonna sit here and like think for a minute though about it. Shot to the head or Genocide Jill's attack. If we flashback either of those and shoot it at each other, I don't think that would work. Monokuma file mentions vomiting of blood, so that could be it as well. All right, so yeah, we'll close this. We'll go into slowdown mode. And we'll try shooting Monokuma file number 4 to the shot to her head. And you're to blame. You give Sakura a migraine. That worked. Woo! Can I have some health
According
back?
to the Monokuma file, Sakura had vomited blood. I think we can assume there's a chance this was related to her cause of death.
I'd imagine.
In fact, there was even a trace of blood left around her mouth.
Okay, so if the pool of blood next to the shelf wasn't the blood she threw up and is actually from the attack from Jill, where the hell did the throw up blood go? She's not covered in it, it's on her mouth. I'm not gonna lie, like, one of the reasons I thought it was her doing it to herself is because I thought maybe she drank the poison in a protein shake and like went to go to get the magazine and like just kind of read it, I guess, to wait for the poison to take effect. I know, it's a very chill way to kill yourself, I admit. Probably not likely. But at the same time, there was a bunch of blood over there, so I thought maybe she threw up as she was putting the magazine back. But then like Toko's name was on it, so I'm like, okay, that wasn't really something that maybe I thought gonna happen at that point. But now that I'm thinking about it, if that's from if that is from the second attack from Toko, where the hell is all the blood that she threw up? That can't be it, right? It can't be a little dribble. That's like she drank a juice or something and it just kind of went down her chin.
Well, I mean, maybe when she got hit with the bottles, she cut the inside of her mouth.
Hina, that doesn't make any sense.
If that's all it was, the file wouldn't have specified vomited blood. Not to mention, I didn't find any cuts inside her mouth.
You looked inside her mouth? Why didn't you tell me that?
You even checked in there? God, you really are into dead bodies!
Does that excite you, Jill?
No, I'm not into dead bodies. What I'm into is solving mysteries.
But if there wasn't a cut or anything, then what made her vomit blood?
Some sort of reaction within her body. Most likely, Sakura was poisoned.
Yeah.
Poisoned?
That's right. This is the conclusion I've arrived at, and so there can be no mistake.
You're making me go all weak in the knees!
Right.
She was poisoned? It isn't possible!
How so?
Is it really so hard to believe? Then let me explain exactly how the culprit was able to poison her.
You can explain it?
Well, yes. Hina... Are you alright? Like, this isn't the first time we've done that. You've been here for all of this.
Of course, if you don't mind.
Everyone quiet! Shut up and listen to Master!
So should I just start talking constantly now? I can break out a boombox and start dancing in the background too while the music's blaring.
But you're the only one talking.
The key to unlocking this mystery was hiding in the chem lab up on the 4th floor.
Huh? Not in the rec room? Then I could have found it all along.
What?
You never would have, since you gave up on the search the moment you were barred from the crime scene.
This is true.
Well, yeah, good point.
There's a big shelving unit in the chem lab that houses a variety of mixtures and chemicals. And that's where I found this.
Is that the poison?
Yeah, so you can tell by the skull and crossbones.
It's not an especially powerful poison, but it'll still kill you if you drink an entire bottle. But the specific properties don't matter. What does matter is where I found it.
Where'd you find it?
Chem lab?
The
Oh!
shelf is divided
Yeah, the
up
section.
into 3 sections.
That's the one in section A
B,
then.
And C. In section A, dietary supplements. In B, reagents. And in C, a variety of lethal chemicals.
Pretty sure I was calling those regions last episodes. We're just gonna ignore that.
And that's where the poison came from? Section C?
Well, that's the question, isn't it?
The bottle of poison dumbass just showed us. I'm sure I know where he got it. It was from Section A. Give me the health. Thank you.
The poison was actually in Section A, wasn't it?
Huh? You just said that Section A was for supplements or whatever.
Strange, isn't it? Why would there be a bottle of poison mixed in with all those nutritional additives?
Yeah, so? Why?
Because the culprit switched it out. That's why.
What do you mean?
I mean, this.
I couldn't believe my eyes. Dumbass put the bottle of poison to his lips and...
Master!
We were so shocked at what we were seeing, all we could do is stand there and watch. But as if it were the most natural thing in the world, Dumbass was as calm as ever.
Ugh, that tastes awful.
Yeah, I bet. He's supposed to mix it with, like, milk or water.
Oh no! Master's in real trouble! You have to drink some water! You can't just swallow powder! It'll stick to your throat!
Exactly.
Idiot! He just swallowed poison! We need to make him spit it out!
The flavor certainly makes me want to spit it out. What's so high quality about this stuff?
Huh? What are you talking about?
It's more like the nutrition side of it, not the taste.
I'm talking about the protein, of course.
Protein?
Can I see that bottle for a second?
Sure. Do whatever you like.
Kyoko took the bottle from Dumbass and scraped out a bit of the contents with one finger. She touched her finger to her tongue.
It's protein powder.
Correct. That wasn't poison in the bottle, but harmless protein powder. Which makes one wonder, the poison that should have been in that bottle, where did it go?
The bottle of poison was actually filled with protein powder. Which would mean that, conversely, the poison must have been in... Could it be? Huh. Oh, protein drink? Is that gonna be it? Yeah. A? Is it A? No, it's E. Yeah. Don't judge me. What? Oh! Sorry, get ahead of myself. N. Thank you. Oh, I lost health!
Now I understand. The poison must have been poured into the protein can.
Why do we keep calling it can? It was like a mix bottle, wasn't it?
If the protein's in the poison bottle, it seems only logical to assume the reverse is true, right?
Absolutely. The contents of each container were switched. So the protein was in the bottle of poison, and the poison was in the protein can. Once you accept that, it becomes obvious how the culprit was able to get Sakura to drink the poison.
Holy crap!
All they had to do was hand her something there at the scene, and she was happy to drink the poison herself.
Imagine she would have tasted it, though. Protein drink. A cup full of water.
I got it!
Thank you for the health.
You're saying they gave her a protein drink, right?
A protein drink which actually contained a deadly poison.
What?
That's all it took to kill Sakura. That is the true cause of death.
You know, I do remember Ogre saying the protein stuff was good for all kinds of aches and pains. So maybe she took it to try and help with the whole bleeding head wound thing.
I mean, it doesn't make any goddamn sense. Like, it... No. I mean, no, that would not help with that, I think. I mean, she would know more about it than me, but, you know, I've never been to a doctor for, like, a cut, and they're like, yo, you should probably drink a protein shake. Fix you right up. No, they're going like, oh, we should probably cover that with some, like, antibacterial stuff, and then put, like, a sort of bandage on it so it doesn't get infected.
But what was offered to her instead was a bottle full of poison. And I already know exactly who swapped the mixtures.
For real? Who was it?
Evidence revealing who replaced the two materials was left in the chem lab for anyone to see.
So, like, the shoe sizes. It would have to be the shoes. The shoe prints, the shoe sizes, right? Where is it? Footprints. That one?
I got it!
Thank you for the health.
Footprints left behind in front of the shelf. That's the evidence you're talking about, isn't it?
I visited the chem lab this morning, and there were definitely no footprints there at that point. They must have appeared around the time of the murder, which leaves no doubt that they're connected. What's more, the footprints were in front of Section A, where I found the bottle meant for the poison. The culprit must have gone to Section A to swap the poison and protein, leaving their footprints behind. And given how clear the prints were, figuring out who they belong to will pose no problem. All we have to do is check everyone's footprints right now. Then we'll see who...
What?
It was me.
Hina?
The footprints. They're mine.
Hina?
If you're all gonna find out anyway, I'd rather you hear it straight from me, you know?
Then Ogre's killer was...
Yep. I did it. I killed Sakura.
I actually don't believe that.
Just as I suspected. The footprints were made by a pair of sneakers. There was no mistaking it. And the only people here who wear sneakers are...
I guess it would have to be Makoto and Hina, right?
I got it! Me and Hina are the only ones. Oh, so Byakuya. That explains why you...
These footprints must be... Makoto, are they yours? No? Okay, then let me see your shoes and I'll confirm their size for myself.
If the footprints didn't belong to Makoto, that left only one other possibility.
Just Hina.
Plus, Hina's been acting strange ever since the trial began. You were in an awful rush to get to the vote, weren't you?
Yeah, I just figured she wanted to, like, the person dead. be fair, I do too.
This whole time, you've been focused on pinning the crime on someone else, haven't you?
Really?
I can't believe it.
What about it can't you believe?
Well, it's just the two of them were so close.
That's likely exactly why it turned out this way. Because they were so close, Sakura didn't think twice about it when Hina handed her the concoction. Hina used that trust to kill her. She deceived the victim, and she tried to deceive all of us. I have to say, Hina, coming from you, this was a particularly nasty little scheme.
Hina, is it true? Did you really kill Sakura? And if you did, why?
Yeah.
Why did you do that?
I found her. There in the rec room. She was hurt. She asked me to bring her that protein drink. But when I went to get the powder from the chem lab, it just occurred to me all of a sudden.
Now's my chance to kill her. That's what you thought, right? That's when you switched out the protein powder, and that's when you gave her the poisoned mixture.
And then she downed it all at once. And then...
Hold it. I'm not convinced.
Yeah.
You're not about to claim she wouldn't kill a close friend, are you? You still don't get it, do you? The game we're playing here isn't so kind.
Yeah, but you're the only, well, not the only jackass, obviously, but you're just a fucking piece of trash, so there's something else going on here.
Words like friendship don't matter here. What matters is outwitting the opponent, defeating them. Not a person alive would sacrifice themselves for another. In the end, we're all in it for ourselves.
That's what I don't believe, actually. The fact that Sakura was smiling when she died has actually always kind of convinced me that this might be some sort of like self-inflicted thing. And there was a potential that I even mentioned it, but I don't think Hina would actually go through with it. That Sakura like let Hina kill her in an attempt to escape, but I don't think I didn't think, anyways, this might not be the case, that Hina would go through with it to become blackened herself and leave, at the very least, like Makoto and Kyoko here to die.
Just like how this girl sacrificed Sakura to save herself.
You say that, but I'm still not convinced.
How many times do you plan to repeat yourself?
I don't know, until you shut up.
Don't misunderstand me. I'm not saying it because of some misguided sentimentalism. But there's still that one unsolved mystery, and I'm not convinced.
Are you talking about the locked room problem?
Yeah, that too.
Hina, if you really are the killer, explain it. How did you create that locked room?
Well,
You can't explain it.
that doesn't matter. Just because I'm guilty, that means I have to tell you everything?
Yes?
No, it doesn't.
No, it
But
does.
The fact that you won't tell us concerns me.
Surely you're not... Do you honestly think Hina didn't actually kill her?
And if I do?
Impossible. She switched out the mixtures. She's the culprit. There's no way you can doubt this.
Now, I can doubt it all I want, buddy.
Are you sure about that? Even ignoring the fact that I don't want to believe it, it just doesn't fit.
What doesn't fit?
I mean, why would someone leave such a clear clue like a footprint? It's too obvious.
Okay,
Too easy.
so Hina's not the brightest bulb in the shed. Obviously, it might have been a mistake. She's not hero stupid though.
He's right. It makes it look like you wanted people to suspect you.
That was...
But why?
I was just nervous. So, I didn't notice I'd left a footprint.
You didn't notice?
Yeah, that's just how it was. What can I do?
Listen, Hina. Could you go into a bit more detail? Tell us more about when you switched the poison and the protein.
How come?
Also,
That doesn't matter.
if he did do this, why didn't he put poison in the actual poison bottle in the protein area so dumbass could have killed himself?
Hina,
That would have been hilarious.
I'd like to know too.
Fine.
Waste your time if you like. It's clear that Hina is the culprit. There's nobody else to suspect. Nobody else could have possibly done it.
Go ahead, Hina. Start from the moment you arrived at the chem lab.
Well, right away I went to section C.
Okay, so that's obviously a lie.
And is that when you spilled the powder in front of that part of the shelf?
Oh, so the powder wasn't already spilled there.
Yeah. When I opened the bottle, I dropped it like an idiot.
I see. Okay then.
But there
go
were still
on.
no footprints there.
So then I moved to section A and got the protein powder, and that's where I switched them. Once I was done with that, I took the protein can that had the poison in it and left the room. But I accidentally put the bottle filled with protein powder back on the wrong shelf. And because of that, everything I did got found out. And that's it.
That story you just told. First you went to section C to get the poison. Then moved to section A to get the protein.
Which would have been
right?
obvious in the powder.
Meaning you went from section C to section A. Do I have that correct?
Yeah.
But if that's true, isn't that a little strange?
Can you repeat that series of events?
I mean, she
one
doesn't
more
need to
time?
repeat it. She literally just went over it.
What's wrong with you, Big Mac? You're being awfully pushy.
It's the same thing no matter how many times you hear it. How long until you're satisfied?
I don't know, until you're executed? Until we figure it out. Yeah, until I uncover the truth of this case. Make your argument. Source of powder, footprints in the powder. Probably that one, I'd imagine. I had to guess.
First I went to section C. That's when I grabbed the poison.
Okay.
And you spilled some of the powder on the ground in front of the shelf.
Yeah. When I grabbed the bottle, I dropped it.
Okay, and then?
I moved from section C.
It would be this one, I'd imagine.
And that's where I switched the powders.
It would have to be that one.
Once I was done switching them, I put the bottle filled with the protein powder back in section A. Then I took the bottle with the poison
Why
in
didn't you
it,
just dump the protein bottle, the poison out somewhere else? Like in the trash.
All there is to it.
Honestly, that's enough. How much longer must we tolerate this?
Until I'm happy. I'm sure there's something strange here. So, yeah, I guess I will try footprints in the powder to the section thingy.
When I grabbed the bottle,
The moving
and
section
then?
thingy.
I moved from section
Yeah, this one.
C to section
No, that's wrong. You said you went to get the poison from section C, and that's where you spilled the powder, right?
Yeah? What about it?
And after that, you said you moved from section C to section A to get the protein. But the footprints left at the scene were not moving from section C to section A. That contradicts what you just said.
Then maybe she moved in some weird direction on purpose to disguise her movements?
No, that can't be it. Remember what Hina just said?
Oh my god. We don't need this flashback. I was just nervous, so I didn't notice I had left a footprint.
What the? Hina, what's the meaning of this?
Well,
You lied to us. Plain and simple.
Are you trying to kill all of us?
If you look at the footprints, your movements in the chem lab are obvious.
Why though? Like, I can understand 3 out of us, like 3 out of the group, sure. Like, I don't especially think Hero should die for the most part. He just seems like an idiot. That's about it, you know. But, you know, Dumbass has actually messed with the scene of the crime, then could have potentially killed us all. He's also just a giant piece of shit. Toko is a serial killer, so, like, yeah, I don't really mind if she dies. But at the same time, like, Kyoko and Makoto aren't exactly, and Hiro aren't exactly people that should be killed. So why?
The powder had
Maybe
already
she
been
does
spilled
want to
when
kill
you
us
came
all. I
in,
don't know.
And you went straight to Section A. So you never went to Section C. Whatever you did there, it only involved Section A.
Well, you see...
What the hell? What's going on here?
And the footprints aren't the only problem with her account.
What?
Before I explain that part, I'd like to submit some new evidence.
Oh, lovely.
New evidence? Impossible, there can't be.
You seem a little, shaky here, bitch boy. You alright?
Are you sure? After all, you're the one that gave it to me.
I did?
It was hidden inside the bottle of poison you gave me. I'm amazed you, of all people, would miss such a vital
Oh,
clue.
rub it.
A
Kyoko,
truly
rub it
grave
in.
Oversight.
Ah! I love it.
Just say it already! What is it you think you found?
I found this.
A piece of glass.
It had sunk to the bottom of the
Oh,
bottle,
why couldn't you have drank that?
and the hidden clue was exposed, thanks to you ingesting the powder. I couldn't have solved the mystery without you. So, thank you for that.
Oh, that smug tone of voice and the smile. Amazing.
But what is it?
Oh, you still don't realize? Well then. Makoto, why don't you explain it?
Oh, I will. I don't actually know what the fuck you're talking about, but I will.
Fine. If you really do know, explain the meaning of that shard of glass.
The rec room window? But how? Wait a minute. The window was broken afterwards. It's not brown like the other one,
Got it.
so it'd have to be the window.
It's part of the window from the rec room door, right?
The window?
The window we broke to get in was light blue, just like that. So I think that must be it.
You're right. It must be. Of course, that leads to another question. How did a shard of glass from the window get inside this bottle of poison?
Yeah.
What's so strange about that?
What's strange is that, according to what Hina told us,
Where was the bottle of poison? Where was it the bottle of poison should have been when I broke the rec room window? According to what Hina, it should have been in. Oh shit! This one? No, think harder. Okay. I actually don't know.
what's strange is that
It has to be this one.
I got
Then
it.
A.
The bottle of poison was left on the shelf in the chem lab. That is what you said, right? Hina?
Oh yeah. Okay.
And yet, somehow a piece of glass from the rec room window made its way into the bottle.
Did you leave guard duty at some point?
Everything Hina told us was a lie?
Hina, what the hell?
In reality, that bottle of poison most definitely found its way to the rec room. It was there at least until the window got broken. In other words, when the locked room was unlocked. There's no other way to explain the presence of that glass in that bottle.
And then, once the room was opened, the bottle somehow got moved back to the shelf in the chem lab. Meanwhile, the protein can we found at the crime scene was planted there.
Oh, because it was on top of the glass.
That had to be after the locked room was opened. In other words, after Sakura died.
But wouldn't we have noticed that?
Wait, hold on. You're moving too fast.
Oh, too fast for your slow little brain?
I'll grant you, the bottle of poison may well have been in the rec room when it was locked. But how can you say the protein can was put there after the room was unlocked? We already know she was given the protein can with the poison inside, right? If that can wasn't there when she died, how did she get poisoned?
You're right. We do need to explain that. But before we do, there's something I'd like to confirm with everyone here.
Huh?
Yeah, huh?
It has to do with the protein can. After Sakura's body was discovered, did anyone move it or trip over it or anything like that?
What are you talking about? Is this some kind of loaded question?
Not at all. Just answer to the best of your ability.
Well, no, not that I remember.
Yeah, me either.
Not me.
Same here. Yeah, me either.
Okay then, that settles it. That proves that the protein can found its way to the murder scene after the room was opened.
But
Oh,
how?
come on! How can you say that?
It was on top of the glass. Pay attention.
How can you know what I don't know?
Because you're a dumbass. The reason she could say that is because there's evidence. There's proof that someone brought the protein can to the rec room after it was open. I just don't know how we didn't notice. Like, if that is the case, I don't know how that's possible. None of those, I'm assuming. Oh, it could be the empty
When it comes
protein
to that
can.
protein
Let's
can,
see.
There's not a doubt in my mind.
We only got 2 minutes for this
Until
one.
the locked room was unlocked. It absolutely was not in there.
So you're saying someone planted it there after we got the door open?
No. No, that's impossible. It had to have been in there the whole time. It had to be. It was in there before the rec room was unlocked.
Something that can prove someone brought the protein can into the rec room after it was open. What are my options again? Empty
When it
protein
comes to
can,
that
locker
protein
handprint, Kamilev shelf,
There's not
source
a
of the
doubt in my
powder,
mind.
Hina's
Until
account.
the
Maybe
locked
Hina's
room was
account?
unlocked. It absolutely was not in there.
So you're saying someone planted it there after we got the door open?
No. No, that's impossible. It had to have
could be
been in there
Hina's
the whole
account.
time. It had to be. It was in there before the rec room was unlocked.
But okay. So I'm probably gonna have to pause it at some point and see how much health do I have. I got an alright amount of health. Only a minute though left. Let's go through it one more time. We got plenty of time.
To that protein can.
We
There's
can
not a doubt
it speeds up the
in my
timer
mind
too.
until the locked room was
Locked room,
unlocked. It absolutely was
source
not
of the
in
powder.
there.
So you're saying someone planted it there?
No. It had to have been. It had to be.
Okay, so the rec room unlocked. I don't know. I don't think flashback is gonna work here for any of these. It'd have to be empty protein bottle, but I mean, I get enough health that I could just fire at the choices to see where we're going, and hopefully we don't have like another bullet time battle. We usually only have one of those per trial, anyways. But I really don't want to waste too much of my health. Let's try that. Oh, it worked. Okay.
No, that's wrong. You remember how there was broken glass scattered all around the room, right?
Of course. It came from the window you broke to get in. What about it?
Yeah. There you go. Listen to yourself.
Well, those pieces weren't just scattered around the protein can. We also found pieces underneath the can.
What?
And this proves it. It shows that the can must have been put down on the floor after the window was broken. So it had to be after we got into the room.
I see. So that's your explanation.
You're looking a little bit pale there, buddy.
Kyoko, earlier when you asked if anyone had moved the can or tripped over it,
If that were the case, that would explain the can being on top of the glass.
Yeah.
So you asked everyone about it to eliminate that possibility right out of the gate.
And that's made everything clear, hasn't it?
I mean, it could have slipped someone's mind, true, but still.
As long as it was a locked room, it only contained the bottle of poison, and not the protein can. But once the room was opened up, they were switched, and as a result, the protein can wound up in the rec room, and the bottle of poison returned to the chem lab.
Hina went to go get everyone, didn't she? So is that when she, like, took a piece of glass by accident? I don't know how the hell she did that. Take that expression as yes. Hina, what the fuck?
if that's all true, then why did Sakura drink the poison? I thought we all agreed she was tricked into drinking it because of the protein can.
No, that's not why. The only explanation is she drank it from its original bottle, knowing exactly what it was.
Precisely. She was alone in a locked room. All she had was the poison. What other possibility is there?
You're
So she
saying
did kill herself?
drank it knowing what it was? Such a ridiculous fiction is...
Exactly what happened.
Then tell us already. Sorry. Please, tell us.
Hey, apologize.
Before we get to that, we need to clarify one other thing. We need to establish who exactly got the poison from the chem lab and took it to the rec room.
It was Hina, right? She took it and gave it to Ogre.
What do you think, Makoto?
The one who got the poison from the chem lab and brought it to the rec room, it had to have been... Let's go with Sakura.
I got it!
Thank you for the health.
I think it was Sakura herself.
Huh?
Then why are we having this trial if she killed herself?
Just poisoned herself? What are you talking about? There's no way!
On the contrary, we know for a fact she went to the chem lab, right to the section full of poisons.
You're lying! Stop lying! Why? Why would you lie like that?
No, it's not a lie. Sakura definitely went to section C because she had the powder on top of her foot. It wasn't there because she walked there. She went there. She's the one that dropped the bottle then. It wasn't Hina. Okay. Hina. I'm a little mad you're trying to kill everyone right now, to be quite honest. I also don't exactly know why we're having this trial if it is a suicide. I have to get Hina to admit it. Oh, we doing bullet time back? God damn it.
You're
Let's
a
have full
liar.
health.
What are you saying? Wrong. You're wrong. Just let it end already.
So she is just straight up just trying to kill everyone.
You're a liar.
Oh,
Wrong. You're wrong.
oh yeah.
I hate you.
Oh hey! We hang out all the time, Hina! You got a lot of health, actually.
What are you saying? Wrong. You're wrong. Just let it end already. You're a liar.
I'm not a liar.
Wrong. You're wrong.
I'm more of a sitter.
I hate you.
Why?
You're a liar. I'm telling you, I did it. I hate you.
Okay, final strike. So
Do
it's
you
the
have any
powder.
kind of proof Sakura took the poison?
Yellow powder?
This should prove it.
Okay.
Hina, did Did you know that Sakura's foot had a certain yellow powder stuck to it?
It did?
Yes, Hina, it did.
It did. The same yellow powder that had been spilled by the shelf in the chem lab. That powder was yellow, wasn't it? So the powder we found on Sakura, what else could it be but the powder from the chem lab?
Wait. So, what was that powder doing on Ogre's foot?
Because she's the one that dropped the powder, I imagine.
It's only on her instep, right?
Sakura must have been standing right there where the powder was spilled. So the person who spilled the powder by the shelf wasn't Hina, but Sakura. And when Sakura dropped the bottle, she dropped it away from where she was actually standing. Which is how she was able to avoid getting it all over herself. But the powder still got scattered around, and some of it must have wound up on her instep. Is there any problem with my thinking?
But why did Sakura pay a visit to Section C in the first place? The only explanation is that she was looking for poison. After all, that's all that section contained.
Yeah.
No! It was me! The poison! Because I killed her!
No, you didn't kill her.
But you are trying to kill all of us right now. The one that killed Sakura, the connection between Sakura and the poison, and the unsolved mystery of the locked room. There's only one way to explain it. Clearly, it was... I mean, yeah. I can select it, even though it's grayed out, right?
Here's my answer.
Yeah.
The one who killed Sakura was Sakura herself.
Then why are we having the trial? What are we doing?
What? The killer was Sakura?
Wait, so you're saying...
I guess technically she was the killer of herself. I mean, literally. But it was suicide. It's not a murder. I thought this was a murder trial.
I don't believe it. I don't believe it any more than I believe I can fly.
You probably do believe
I
that.
can't believe it either. Or rather, I don't want to believe it. But when you really think about it, everything matches up. Sakura went and got the poison. She barricaded herself in a room, and she drank it. All so she could end her own life. And that explains why we couldn't solve the mystery of the locked room.
Because, of course, Sakura wanted to create the locked room. Monokuma forced her into the locked room. So, yes.
I got it! The locked room mystery was...
I kind of wanted to
created by
choose.
Sakura.
That's the last one.
I'm sure she locked herself in so nobody could stop her from doing what she did. She sat there, drank the poison, and breathed her last breath. And the empty bottle of poison rolled around the locked room until we came and opened it. At that point, someone grabbed the bottle and snuck it out of the room. And that was you, wasn't it, Hina? You did.
Is she
it
gonna
to
get
throw
executed
off
for
the
this?
Investigation, didn't you?
Is Hina gonna die?
When we found her body, you stayed right there near the door. Because you already knew Sakura was dead. And because the bottle of poison had rolled near the doorway.
That's when you picked up the bottle, right? I was too shocked to notice anything, and Kyoko was busy checking the body.
She also kind of looks shocked there, too. Also, her hair is very bright.
And the more I think about it, the more I realize how unusual your actions were.
I have to go get them. I have to go get the others. On shaky legs, Hina left the rec room. I just kind of thought she was stunned, kind of like the last few times.
Everyone else. But your real intention was to go to the chem lab and switch out the containers, wasn't it? Once you were at the chem lab, you headed straight to the section where the protein powder was kept. There, you took the powder and poured it into the bottle of poison you'd grabbed from the rec room. When you left the lab, all you had was the empty protein can. Thinking about it like that, the footprints make perfect sense.
How did no one notice her doing this? I know we were busy with the body, but still, we should have. The two of us should have.
Together. And once you were back in the rec room,
I got everyone. Ogre. Oh, so she dead, huh? Sakura's been killed, I see.
while everyone else was focused on Sakura, you quietly placed the can on the ground. Honestly, I should have noticed.
Yeah! Yes, you should have.
You should have been the first one to run up to Sakura's lifeless body.
That's not what I'm saying you should have noticed, but at the same time, that does make sense too. I could understand her being like frozen in place.
The Hina I know never would have left her side in a situation like that.
Yeah. Hina, what the hell, girl?
So, Sakura committed suicide. In order to hide this fact, Hina undertook a series of actions to undermine the investigation. As long as you could disguise the truth, you didn't care if we blamed you for her death. That's why you didn't bother to get rid of such obvious evidence, right? The footprints in the powder and the bottle of poison? Vital pieces of evidence, and yet...
So you're saying Hina consciously deceived us to make it look like she killed Sakura?
Yeah?
No! No! I killed her! I did!
Are we gonna have another bullet time battle?
That's enough, Hina. It's over.
It's not! Nothing's over!
It is. Actually, no. You're right. We have to end this properly.
I mean, we don't have to. We have to go through this. Okay. What's this? Sakura wanted to talk to Hiro and one other person, so that would be... him? He looks a little bit too happy about that. And Toko got to the rec room and hid, so locker. Locker. Oop. Hero. What was the Monokuma bottle that Hiro hit Sakura with? This one? Yeah. There. So it'd be the Toko. Wait, at this point, Toko, who was in the locker, came out of the locker. What did she do with the magazine? Wait, what? Oh, she put it upside down. And then you did this? What was the Monokuma? Yes, it was this one. What actually killed Sakura? This? I guess it would be this, right? So there's nothing there. Oh, her eyes are still open in that shot. That's... there was something on the floor near Sakura's body. It was the wrapper. Wait, what? That's Cam. Wrapper. Wait, what? There was something on the floor near Sakura's body when someone that someone grabbed. Wait a minute, what? Okay, was it... Was it this? Here? All right, there. Then what was it that they switched the bottle with? That was that thingy. Okay.
Here's exactly what happened.
Well, we don't know that yet. I'm gonna get a few of those wrong.
Sakura asked a number of people to meet her in the rec room. Specifically, those people were Hiro, Toko, and Byakuya. But one of them headed out a bit earlier than the others, Toko. She got there one step ahead of everyone else.
To be
and looked
fair,
around for a good hiding spot.
like, as much as, you know, I don't think, I mean, again, I'm wrong, like, on this, right? She was the mastermind spy, but Sakura didn't seem the person to, like, just kill someone. Obviously, from my standpoint anyways, and she did betray, you know, Monokuma and the headmaster, or not headmaster, but, like, mastermind, there we go. But at the same time, I don't know if I would show up to talk to her alone, right? I probably would have went with people. Because she could snap me like a twig.
And she found him. She crawled into the locker to get out of sight. Then, from inside the locker, she saw Sakura enter the room. Next to arrive was Hiro.
Candy?
When he got there, he mistakenly thought Sakura was going to try to kill him, so he panicked. Without thinking, he grabbed a nearby Monokuma bottle and attacked Sakura with it. Thinking he'd killed her, he hastily began covering up his crime. He took a magazine from the table and forged a dying message from Sakura. To that end, he wrote down a name. Toko. By writing her name, he was
I mean, to be
hoping
fair,
pin the murder on
she
her.
is a serial killer.
But of course, Toko had witnessed the whole thing.
She should have seen some of that blood, though.
She jumped out of the locker and hid the magazine on the shelf with all the others. But in her rush, she made one little mistake. She
The
put
cover of that magazine
back
is
upside
hilarious.
down. Soon after, she watched as Sakura slowly opened her
So
eyes.
it did knock her out. Guess he's not as weak as we thought. Still, I guess it was a thick bottle.
She also saw the blood dripping off Sakura's head and fainted. This caused her personality to switch back over to Genocide Jack. When she woke back up, her second personality also saw the blood-soaked Sakura, and she freaked out. And just like Hiro, she grabbed another Monokuma bottle and attacked her. This explains why there were 2 wounds on Sakura's head.
Did Sakura know that they were gonna attack her, maybe? Because even Jill said Sakura should have been able to avoid her attack.
Assuming Sakura really was dead this time, she set about disposing of the evidence. She gathered up the broken Monokuma bottle shards and the queen chess piece.
And ran like Sonic the Hedgehog.
And that explains how Sakura was attacked twice with the same type of weapon. But even after those 2 blows, she was still alive. So then, what was Sakura's actual cause of death? It was the poison that Sakura herself got from the chem lab. She turned the rec room into a true locked room scenario, and then drank the deadly mixture. And there, she took her final breath.
Well, no, there she threw out blood. And then she took her final breath.
Later on, the rest of us discovered that
Where'd
her
the
body was
blood
in
she
the-
vomited go?
We had to smash the door's window to get inside. But someone already knew what had happened. Knew that she had committed suicide. And that same someone quietly snatched the bottle of poison from off the ground.
Gee, I wonder who it
And
is.
while nobody was looking, replaced it with an empty protein can. They did all this specifically to place all the suspicion on themselves, in an attempt to guide the trial to a false conclusion. And the one who went to all that effort?
Hina, what the hell?
That's the full truth of the case.
Okay, I can understand wanting to kill, like, at least 2 of them.
Sakura took her own life.
But why try to kill us all?
And you claim to be the killer to
You know how
hide
many
that.
flotation donuts I've
Isn't
given
that
you?
right?
At least 2.
That's what happened? But, Makoto, how did you manage to...
Because I'm better than you.
How were you able to uncover the truth that even I couldn't discern?
Huh? Oh, well,
I mean, you're literally nothing.
You still haven't realized? We don't all act according to calculations and cost-benefit diagrams. That's what makes us so complicated. That's what you don't understand. And that's why you couldn't solve this case. See? Didn't I tell you? When you dismiss other people's feelings, it'll always come back to bite you in the end.
Where are we fading to black? Oh, yeah, this thing. Yeah, that makes sense. Those 2 bees. Oh, 3 bees. Still got a decent amount of metal, though.
Okay. I think we can all agree you made your point. Did you guys forget already? You still haven't voted yet.
Oh yeah, that's right.
You seriously forgot?
Who are we voting for, Sakura?
I can feel my energy draining out of me. Well, whatever. You don't really have a choice anyway. You just gotta do it. Maybe you don't want to, but please grab your lever and cast your vote. So, who will be chosen as the Blackened?
I mean... Okay, Hina covered up the murder, but that doesn't make you blackened. Sakura killed herself. It was suicide, so she's the blackened?
Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one?
So, I don't think Hina's gonna be executed here. She might be executed here.
What's it gonna be?
It's Sakura. I don't know why we're having a trial. I really don't. I know it's a game, but still.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right. The one who killed Sakura was Sakura herself.
My entire...
Okay, we're done here.
What did you say?
So that's the whole truth, huh? I see. But there's still one thing I don't understand.
Come on.
Hina, why did you try to cover up what happened? If the truth hadn't come to light, you would have died along with the rest of us.
What are you thinking?
And yet why did you do that?
Don't
Oh, that's
be
right, she would have
mean.
killed herself there too. Yeah, we almost died here, or there.
What is this?
Because that's exactly what I wanted. What? I mean, the reason Sakura died is because all you pushed her into a corner. You all killed her. I didn't push her into a corner. So that's why.
You should have been the one to die.
I couldn't let her be the only one that died.
What?
You don't mean you were gonna take us all with you? We have to atone for her sins. Because everyone, even me, we all killed her. We all have to pay for her crimes. You're serious?
What is this?
You still don't understand. Then let me explain. You realize how much Sakura was carrying with her when she died? Look at this. Such brutality has made me desperate. So instead of just waiting to be killed, I'll do it by my own hands. I found it on the ground in front of the rec room. It's Sakura's suicide note. Suicide note? Thinking back, I should have seen it coming. It was right after Genocide Jack had attacked me. Sakura got mad and stormed out of the nurse's office. I ran out after her and... Sakura, calm down. You don't have to worry about me. I'm fine. I can't calm down. I don't care if I suffer for this. It's my fault after all. But now you're suffering because of me?
No forgiveness!
You tried to protect me, but because of me,
I can't forgive
my closest
this.
friend got hurt. Sakura, because of me, my friends are going to kill each other. This is all my responsibility. Sakura thought she was responsible. She thought everything was her fault, which is why she wanted to find out some way to get everyone to forgive her. So she asked to meet with them. You asked to meet with those three? You can't. Don't you see how dangerous that is? Don't worry, I just want to talk to them.
But,
Talk about what? Thoughts? Listen, don't do it. If they all gang up on you at once, even you... Hina, please don't think of things like that. They're not my enemy.
They're friends.
I don't know about that one. So Sakura... She completely believed in all of us. If you just talked to her, you would have understood. She was a friend to all of us. And yet...
why?
And yet... You trampled all over her feelings and then you did the unthinkable. No, that was just a misunderstanding.
What are you saying?
And don't stand there and call it a misunderstanding. She believed in you and you wouldn't even listen to what she had to say. Without asking a single question, you tried to kill her.
I won't forgive you.
Do you have any idea how desperate she was, seeing you all act like that? That's what her suicide note meant. So instead of just waiting to be killed, I'll do it by my own hands.
Why?
That's how far you pushed her.
Huh?
Sakura, what happened to you?
Hina.
Hina, you came. Wait right here, I'll help you out.
Hina.
Huh?
I'm so glad I got to meet you. What's wrong, Sakura? Why are you talking like that?
I have a favor to ask.
Huh?
Favor?
Some protein.
Okay. But I ask you to... Yeah, you got it. Just hang in there. I'll be right back. That was the last conversation I had with her. I went to the chem lab to get the protein she'd asked for, and when I got there, I saw the powder. And then that's when I realized I saw that someone had taken something from the poison shelf. Sakura. So I ran back to the rec room as fast as I could. But by the time I got there, it was already too late. Sakura!
Please!
Let me in. Please open the door.
Why? Why?
Why did she have to die? She had weaknesses just like any other person. If she got cut, she bled. If someone hurt her, she felt it. That weakness, that's normal. And yet,
Why?
you all blamed her. I tried to protect her and I suffered for it. And just added the weight, and it just added to the weight she had to carry. And I didn't even realize it. Hina, we killed her, all of us. We pushed her into a corner and she was murdered. And we murdered her. People like us shouldn't be allowed to live. And that's why you tried to lead us astray? You did your best to make us arrive to the wrong conclusion during the class trial. Sakura died hating all of us. I wanted to free her of her regrets. But even that got found out in the end. I wasn't able to do anything for her. I can never face her after this.
Hey, hey,
I'm sorry to interrupt right when you're about to deliver the final tearjerker, but
hey!
it's just taking too long. I'm already about to fall asleep over here. I mean, do you really think you have any idea what Sakura was actually thinking when she died?
What is this?
What did you say? Everything you gotta say is nothing but your interpretation, right? Your own opinion on what her suicide note meant.
What are you saying?
Of course I know what she was thinking, because her and me are...
In other words,
Well, what I'm really trying to say is...
yes, indeed.
Don't you think the entire foundation is shaky? What if it was really like this?
What the heck?
What is that?
Of course.
Isn't it obvious?
Yep.
A suicide note. Sakura's suicide note. What? But Hina already...
Too bad.
Oh, I wrote that one. It was all me, baby.
It's true.
That's the one Sakura... this is the one that Sakura addressed to Hina and put it in her room.
Huh?
What? Then... You lied to me? Oh, don't say lie. It makes it sound so dirty. I just thought I'd liven things up a bit.
Well, now, well,
Can't
now,
help it
well,
if you
now,
totally
well,
took my
now.
little scribble at face value. I didn't even have Sakura's signature on it. It didn't even have Sakura's signature on it. You filthy little. I'm not filthy. I didn't do anything. Did I falsify evidence? Did I affect the outcome of the class trial? The case played out between you and you alone. You were the ones jerking each other around. Ha, heck, even if the will had factored in, it still would have been between you guys. So what's the problem? This is all part of the production process. Okay, and scene, cut.
And?
So then, what did she write in her real suicide note?
What are you gonna
I'm glad
do?
you asked. For your benefit, I shall read it using my melodic, angelic, harmonic narrator voice.
Hey!
But you know, haven't you ever been curious about the whole suicide note thing? Who came up with the idea of leaving a note when you kill yourself in the first place?
But hold on.
And isn't it just so unfortunate? Killing yourself is just so final, you know? You never hear the rest of their story. The truth is lost in the darkness. Gives me the willies.
Enough already.
Could you get on with it, please?
Yes, indeed.
Okay, geez. Talk about a buzzkill. All right, here we go. Ahem. My good friend Hida, there's something I have to tell you. I hate to do it like this, but you need to know. This is my final wish.
As you know, I've been giving information to the one who's imprisoned you here.
It was our first night in the strange school that the mastermind came to see me.
You see, the mastermind took control of my family's dojo and demanded I become their tool.
Okay, I can see why that's important to you. But it's not a person. Unless you mean when they took control of your family dojo, they took the hostage of everyone inside. You might not see the importance of a dojo, but my family has watched over it for over 300 years. Okay, so it was just a building?
I couldn't let it be destroyed under my watch, so even if it meant my own life, I had to protect it. That's how I saw things.
However, that was my greatest weakness. And because of that, I made the mistake of giving in to the mastermind.
And what the mastermind wanted from me was nothing less than murder.
They were probably worried that until the first murder had happened, nothing would move forward. But what neither the mastermind nor I expected was the incident with Sayaka. At that point, the plan changed. The mastermind told me to hold off, to wait until we reach another stalemate.
However, as I lived here with all of you, as I lived here with Hina, my resolve began to weaken.
Watching everyone fight with such despair, trying so desperately to stay alive, I saw the weakness in my own heart, the mistake of succumbing to the mastermind. And more than anything,
I cannot betray those who would call me their friend.
that's how I came to feel. So that's why Sakura...
I've made a decision. I will no longer retreat, no longer compromise, no longer regret. I've made my decision. I'm going to resist you.
Of course, because of that, I decided to reveal her secret, which made everyone else hate her. Her decision to stay true to all of you led directly to all of you hating her for it. Ironic, isn't it? Or maybe oxymoronic, or just moronic.
Of course, I understand if you all hate me. All of this is because of my own weakness.
I am perfectly willing to accept whatever attack you may want to make on me.
So this is my atonement for betraying you. That's what I had in mind.
But unfortunately, that's not enough. That won't end with you just accepting that won't end with me just accepting your hatred.
My own situation has started having an effect on more people than just me. Which is exactly what the mastermind wanted when they revealed my betrayal.
My betrayal brought suspicion and disharmony. The mastermind knew that eventually it would escalate into someone murdering someone else.
Of course, I'm still responsible for that as well.
I have an obligation to make this situation under control. And to fulfill that obligation, I've decided to do as the mastermind has commanded. I will do as I was told and commit murder.
But I've decided the one I'm going to kill is myself.
It's not technically murder, but okay. If the mastermind demands that I kill someone, then someone will be me. Then my dojo will be safe, and above all else, none of you will have to kill anyone. When I die, the source of conflict among you will die with me. For that, I'm willing to give up my life.
If it can save you, then sacrificing my own life could have no greater meaning. Whatever you think of me, please know that you are all my most treasured friends.
I never had people like you in my life. That's kind of an understatement. Then Sakura didn't feel cornered? She didn't die hating us?
No way!
She wanted to stop us from fighting? To protect us?
Correct.
She didn't end her life because she was weak. Quite the opposite, in fact. She was strong, too strong. That's why she killed herself. She chose death for herself in order to protect the rest of us. She sacrificed so much. No normal person could do that.
However,
It was only her limitless strength that made it possible. Thoughts?
Finally, Hina, I want to apologize to you especially.
The reason I didn't tell you any of this is because I knew you would try to stop me. I am really, truly sorry, but please don't be sad. If I can thwart the Mastermind's plan, if I can keep you from killing each other, that's enough for me. This is the path that I have chosen. This is the only way I have left to distinguish myself. And you can use this note to bring the class trial to a quick end. I'm so sorry to ask you to do something so unpleasant, but I have to leave the rest to you. Please talk to dumbass Toko and Hiro on my behalf. I can't tell anyone about my plan while I'm alive, but I want you to understand why I'm doing this. In the end, though, I hope to show myself through action, and not words. Hopefully then you'll see.
I never saw you as my enemy. You were only ever my friend, who I wanted to help as much as possible. Hina, whatever it takes, survive. Survive along with everyone else. No matter what, just survive.
But
This is... I didn't understand how she felt, not at all. I thought we were close and still.
What are you gonna do?
But in the end, all her meddling was like totally pointless. She died so you guys wouldn't try to kill each other, but you almost ended up doing it anyways. Thanks to you, her death had no purpose at all. In fact, it was because of her stupid meddling that the rest of you nearly bit the big one.
Too bad.
She deserves all the blame. Everyone blame her. Go ahead, she deserves it. Now then, the next victim has been decided. What do you mean next victim? Nobody here blames anyone.
Huh?
First of all, you're in the wrong for tricking Hina with the fake suicide note. And plus, Sakura's death wasn't a waste.
Say what?
Because she made us remember. We're not enemies that hate each other. We're friends who need to work together.
You know?
Damn straight. This is all because of our misplaced hatred.
Well,
I don't blame her, I can't blame her, and nobody can blame Hina either.
Ooh.
I mean... I can get behind the revenge Hina wanted, and she was tricked with it from Monokuma. She did almost kill me a little bit, maybe, but we're, I guess, too smart to be tricked by that, and we found it out. But at the same time, Hina, if you want to kill dumbass, you just gotta talk to me. Everyone else, though, except for Toko, because she's a serial killer, you gotta reel it in a little bit. Whether or not there was a spy never really mattered, because the one who we need to destroy is you, no one else. What the heck? That's not how this is supposed to go. But anyways, are you sure about that? This killing game is a competition between all of you, remember?
Hey.
Your enemy is each other. He's absolutely right about that. Huh. Lovely, Byakuya. You understand, don't you? This is a life or death elimination match. The only way to survive is to win. There can be no doubt that those are the rules of the game. Which is why I'm bowing out of the game.
Naturally.
Sakura and Hina were both willing to sacrifice their own lives to deny the reality of the game. Thanks to them, it would appear that the others have cast aside their fear of this game.
Don't make me repeat.
There's no point in participating in a game which has lost a sense of excitement. Which is why I will no longer be participating in it.
What?
What's going on? Now I have only one thing to look forward to.
It's all clear.
And that is to heap the harshest possible punishment onto the one who thinks they can control me. Byakuya, does this mean? Don't misunderstand. I haven't been moved by some thoughtless sentimentalism, if that's what you're thinking. Wherever Master goes, I go. And if the Master turns out to be a guy, maybe I can catch on fire. Oh, wait. Oh, if the Mastermind turns out to be a guy. Sorry. Maybe I can catch on fire. Everyone.
Hey,
Well, now you can say that Sakura's death had no meaning. Or now can you say Sakura's death had no meaning? Haha, boring! But nothing good can come of this! I'm still gonna be the one having the fun time.
What the heck?
The fun time? Anyways, let's forget about that good-for-nothing backstabber and get back on track!
You want me to
The moment you've all been waiting for. Punishment time!
What?
Wait, but Sakura was technically the killer, right? And she's dead? No, you're not gonna...
But
Is it me?
Wrong.
Oh heavens, no! Just because the Blackened is dead doesn't mean I can just sub in whatever old student I want. Didn't I tell you? I have I'm very particular about the bear times 1 rule.
Listen up.
But I spent so much time preparing my special punishment, I'd be ashamed to let it go to waste. So for my special punishments, I prepared a special guest. Special guest?
Let's give it everything we've got.
Oh no!
Time.
We never went back to get alter ego! God damn it! Well, at least you can't feel pain, I think. Yeah? Okay. Bye. Aw. Oh, you can feel pain. I saw you wince there. That's horrible. What the hell is that? Oh, you made a ball? Oh, you put a... Okay. Sure. God damn it! You suck, man. You turned him into a mangled hunk of junk. That really took it out of me. Maybe I'll go grill up a plate of chicken. After all, they say for post-workout grub, chicken's where it's at. And I'm all about the grilled goodness. Fried, boiled, or broiled. Give me a break. The color, the smell, the succulence. Grilled is where it's at. I'm kind of partial to air frying my chicken these days.
so,
I realize how dangerous this could be, but still, I have to do it. I'm scared, but I can handle it. I don't really understand why, but
still,
when I think about everyone else, my courage starts to grow. You might think I'm just inhuman AI, but it's true. So it's okay.
I'm gonna do my best.
If it's for the sake of everyone else, I won't be afraid. Alter Ego's words raced through my heart and soul, and my disbelief gave way to raw anger. The anger turned to fury, black, muddy, and boiling over. It bubbled up through my body, quickly overflowing and shooting out of my mouth. How dare you? That was my friend! How dare you kill him?
What's the matter?
You were friends with a laptop? That's pretty pathetic. What's next? You're friends with a basketball? Shut the hell up. He wasn't a laptop, he was my friend. I mean, he was a laptop. And you killed him. Probably should have backed him up some. Well, I guess we wouldn't have thumb drives or external hard drives. Were external hard drives a thing back in the... When did those come out? Is that what you call an animism? Where a soul dwells within all things? Even like laptops? Well, you can call it whatever you want. Bottom line is, it got in my way. It was trying to find things out all sneaky.
just as I thought.
So you finally noticed him.
Actually.
Finally? Oh, no. I knew about it from the very beginning. I knew Chihiro was doing something with the laptop, and I knew you were using it to analyze data. I knew exactly how it was going to play out from the start. What?
What are you thinking?
You knew and you were still cocky enough to let us take the plunge?
Yep.
Well, I mean, the data on the laptop, I was like, I guess you could call it a gift from me to you.
Phew.
Or maybe more like a reward, in honor for you being able to unlock something so difficult.
Hey,
so of course I didn't care if you got access to it. But sneaking into the network was just too personal, so I had to do a little, you know, reformatting.
I want to be able to help.
I want to work as hard as everyone else so that we can all get out of here. Aldigo wanted to fight for us. He wanted to help at the risk of his own life. And for that, he was killed. Yeah, the punch time has made me feel a billion times better.
Very
Experiencing a meaningless death is so soothing. It makes me remember that every low can get even lower. No, his death wasn't meaningless either. Everybody who's died so far, the deaths of each and every one of our friends, they make us all stronger. I swear to God, someday you will pay for this.
Ba-bum, ba-bum.
Holy moly, you're super mad. Like, just unreasonably upset.
Well,
Okay, time to bring things to a close. Oh, but before that, I need to read the postscript.
What?
Postscript?
yep.
Yeah, there's still a bit more left to Sakura's note.
Huh?
Do I have your attention? Okay, then here we go.
Hello.
Prepare your ears for the dulcet tones of yours truly. One other thing, Hina. There's something I'd like you to tell the others. Hopefully it will act as a clue to help you unravel the mystery of the school. What, a clue?
Hina.
I've spoken with the mastermind off and on the whole time. The whole time I've been here, and I've learned one thing, which is the mastermind has done something to us. I think that's what they've done. What they've done is, oopsie daisy, that was a close one. Another word, and you would have been heap deep in spoiler territory.
Too bad.
Okay, I don't want to ruin the surprise. No. So book club is dismissed for today. What? You can't just stop at the most important bit. It makes your brain ramble and tremble, right? Huh? It makes you so mad you don't even freaking know, huh?
You guys.
That's the whole point, stupid. It's to get back at all you for hardening your resolve. Fine, but at least Sakura's note. Like I'd ever let any of you greaseballs have it. But
Too bad.
he sucks for you, loser. Wait, what's this?
What?
What is it now?
What?
There's one last line in the note. And let me just say this to the mastermind. I'm not going to just lay down and die. I will fight you, you bastard. No matter what. And that's seriously it. Huh, wow. What a stubborn loser, huh? She won't lie down and die. She'll fight you? Well, whatever. Who cares what some dead musclehead has to say?
Well.
Okay, I'm out of here. You guys should try to get some rest, you know? And maybe take some time to reconsider how you approach this school life of yours. Or are you sure you don't want to graduate? Can you really cut free from the regrets of the outside world? Think about that. Think long and hard. Those were his parting words to us before disappearing. But what was that all about? Sakura's final message, her last clue to help us solve the mystery of the school. The mastermind did something to us. Hiro said something like that before, didn't she? It was after Celeste's trial was over.
You.
What did you do? What did you do to my body?
Who?
What?
Hey,
Answer me. What did you do to my body? Okay. This probably has connection to those pictures that looked like they were taken somewhere else, right? The mastermind did something to our bodies. What are they saying the mastermind did? What did the mastermind do to us? I mean, did the mastermind plant a bomb in us or something? Oh Jesus. If we try to leave the school, a sensor goes off and the bomb explodes? I've seen stuff like this in movies and comics and stuff, so it's not totally unheard of. No, I feel awful just thinking about it. I can't afford to acknowledge thoughts like that.
Yo,
So the class trial is over and Monokuma's gone.
but
So now what do we do?
Yes.
What else there is to do other than head back up? Oh yeah. Yes. Okay, let's get out of here. But Ina must still feel responsible. Dial back the ego a bit, girl. The kind of mystery someone like you could pose is absolutely no threat.
Not
I
possible.
mean, she almost got you. I would never have lost through that kind of challenge. She almost did, dumbass. What are you talking about? Kyoko and Makoto are the ones who figure out everything.
Stop talking.
Shut up. That's... Seriously, I'm sorry. How many times do you plan to apologize? How about you make that the last one? I haven't reached a point where I need someone to apologize to me more than once.
sorry.
Okay, I see what you mean. Then, I'll try. Huh? That's totally wasn't normal, right? Did she just capture his flag?
No, 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 no!
I cannot suffer the existence of someone who would serve the romance between me and Master.
Huh?
What are you talking about? That's absolutely not what's happening here. Why would I ever go for a sleazeball like him?
What did you say?
Sleazeball?
What the heck?
That's right, I called you a sleazeball because you are, sleazeball.
See.
Absolutely. Apparently, you still have a death wish. I mean, she's right. Oh, more biting sarcasm? No wonder you don't have any friends.
No, 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 no!
Hey, stop fighting with Master. You're making me jealous. I want to abuse the. I want the abuse, give and take me. I guess it's not so easy for everyone to act like friends. Well, that's just how it is for now. I mean, chill. If you want to abuse and take, just insult him, I guess. And so, Sakura's class trial came to an end, and we returned to the world of Hope Speaks Academy. But the story wasn't even close to over. Time kept marching on. We all went back to our rooms, and before long, night snuck up on us. Ding dong, bing bong. I guess here it would make sense to have a trial for murder, right? Not murder, fucking suicide.
As such,
It's the same announcement.
The doors to the dining hall will be locked. And okay then.
Yeah, okay. Cause yeah, I mean, they investigate suicides in real life, obviously, but I'm like 99.9% sure they don't have a trial on it. There could be some place in the world that does trials for suicides, but normally it's like an investigation of the crime scene. Once they determine that it was a suicide, we go, oh shit, this was a suicide. That sucks. Case closed for the most part. Obviously, the chances can be like reopened if other evidence is found, but generally speaking, it's like they find out it's suicide and then we're done. I guess here, because Monokuma wants us to like fuck everything over and kill each other, and almost drove Hina to kill all of us, including ourselves. I guess we would have a trial there. Nighttime descended and pulled me down along with it, down into sleep. I couldn't remember the last thing I'd fallen into. I couldn't remember the last time I'd fallen into such a deep sleep. But the night still wasn't over for me. A voice. I could hear a voice. Wah. Wah. Get up. Wake up. Is it Kyoko? Huh? The voice dragged me from deep slumber into hazy unconsciousness. My eyelids were like lead. How'd you get in here?
Kyoko?
Yes, it's me.
Okay, how'd you get in here?
Huh? Kyoko?
I said yes.
So Kyoko's here.
You like watching me sleep?
Wait, what?
In the flash, I was wide awake. What are you doing here?
It's true.
I'm here to wake you up. Oh, I see. Wait, but my door. It was unlocked. You're unbelievably careless. It was unlocked? Are you serious?
Hey,
Always. You don't have to overreact like that every time you're surprised. What time is it?
correct.
3 o'clock in the morning, of course. It's 3 a.m.? Why was Kyoko waking me up at this hour? We'll find out next time. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, press like below. If you're not subscribed yet, why don't you head over to my video section, check out some of the content, see if it's to your liking. If you're watching me live stream at twitch.tv/ChronosPlays, give my channel a follow to be notified when I go live. Either way, thanks for watching. Hope you all have a great day.